When you say they are waiting, you mean the loan sharks are waiting at the gate?
Yes, the loan sharks are waiting. Our salary is all small. Your friends sometimes don't lend you money.
Yeah, I suppose sometimes your friends also know money.
Yeah, that's very true.
Hello everyone, welcome to Co-op of the Day, COTD. This is a show where we learn all about co-ops, and today we have members from 3 co-ops that are turning 100 this year. So guys, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Nurul Hassan. I'm from the Singapore Government Staff Credit Cooperative. Our members are normally civil servants and state boards and government-linked companies.
Hi, I'm Ivan Gomez. I'm with Citiport Credit Cooperative. I've been a member with them for about close to 45 years now, and most of our members are actually from the port workers.
Hi everyone, my name is Deborah. I'm the Assistant Business Development Manager in Singapore Centenary Board Employees Credit Co-op, SSBC in short. Our members are from civil servants and also extended to their immediate family members.
Okay, can you just tell me, in layman terms, is being a member of a credit co-op just like being a member of a fancy clubhouse?
I would say it's different because clubhouse there is a fee that you have to pay monthly. But for co-ops, right, credit co-ops, we do have subscription savings that you have to put in consistently monthly. That is a savings account that for all members must contribute. With that, right, they actually in return they earn dividends from it. So for members, they can look for long-term savings. Actually help them to grow their money, even if it's just $10 a month.
And these fees that they so-called pay, is actually a saving and they can actually withdraw it.
And where I come from, Citiport, we also have this subscription. You start off with a minimum of $10, right, which is I think doable, not too much of a burden, right? You put it aside, then as you go along, leave it aside, and then if you think that you can afford more, you can of course increase the amount from $10 to maybe 20, 30 or 40. So over the period of time, like in my case, I'm there for 45 years. I don't look at that money, right? So now when I'm about to retire, that money actually I can use for a holiday.
Are the 3 of you competitors? Because I can feel a bit of tension on this bench right now.
No, we are only, competition is maybe who stands out best. But for the society or cooperative wise, I think we have different members' needs.
But for SGSCC and SSBEC, you guys both cater to government workers.
Yeah, civil servants.
Right. So are you competitors, the two of you? And that's why Ivan has to be in between you.
I would say no. We focus on our own members to help them, in time of their needs, and also to teach them, on financial literacy, like how to save money, etc.
Do you ever try to poach their members?
It's the members' preference.
Yeah.
We don't go touting like in a hawker center.
I thought people that work in government, state board, these are iron rice bowls, stable jobs. Why do they need loans from the co-op?
I would say even though they are, civil servant, but sometimes they do need help also. Like let's say they have financial problems, they have standard of living that they wish to meet, and also certain crises in life, for example, like medical. In this time of need, right, they do require help, so that's where they turn to co-ops, credit co-ops to help them.
And sometime in life you reach a crunch time, right, where you need additional help. For example, for us, the late President S.R. Nathan, he was also our member. So he also took loan from co-op for his wedding.
I remember those days when payday comes. It was actually not monthly, fortnightly, and you have some of them waiting outside the gate.
When you say they are waiting, you mean the loan sharks are waiting at the gate?
Yes, the loan sharks are waiting, and not only loan sharks. Sometimes even the housewives, because when you collect your money, it's cash, physical cash you count and check. Then when you leave the gate, they are waiting for you.
Right.
So when this happens, the members are stressed up. They don't turn up for work. So when they don't turn up for work, job has to be done, right? Your ships cannot sail. So that's how I think they started this, to help the members.
Another thing I hear about co-ops, people tell me that co-ops are just banks with feelings. What are your thoughts on that?
Because we are all the same, whether we take loan, easier in that sense. They don't really ask for collateral unless the amount is a big amount. When I was very young, when I just started off work, they gave me the loan, and then I was very grateful because at that time, when in the early 80s, our salaries are all small, just to make ends meet. Your friends sometimes don't lend you money. So I think the cooperatives in those days are very helpful.
Yeah, I suppose sometimes your friends also know money.
Yeah, that's very true.
Everything you guys have been telling me is amazing, but how come I never hear any of this before today?
So for credit cooperatives, there's guidelines that we are not allowed to advertise. So because of that, not many people will know the existence of credit cooperatives out there. For outreach purposes for our members, like for mine, what I did is I started the Facebook. But when I first came in on board, we were not sure whether we can even start Facebook.
As the credit co-ops, like you guys are technically older than Singapore. Singapore is celebrating SG 60 this year. You guys are all 100 years old. So what are the ways that you guys think your co-op have positively impacted our society?
Well, we survived World War. We survived a lot of crises, financial crisis. We are still here thanks to all our senior members. 100 is definitely a milestone that I don't think when they first started they were thought of. But we have reached there now, and we hope we can exist another 100 years and more.
Okay, so this is what I've learned so far. There's a nominal fee for subscription, but that is like not paying, right? Like that's my money that I can take out. That's great. And if I have any problems, I can come to you guys, and you guys will help me to the best of your abilities. You guys should also know that there is gonna be a loan request from me coming soon, so watch out for that. And then I will have a Pokemon card shop by the end of this year, hopefully. And to those of you watching at home, thank you so much for watching. There are more episodes that have already been released. Go and check those out on Instagram and Facebook. Just stay tuned for even more content coming out. Thank you so much. My name is Jackie, and these are my friends. Say bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.